available, the Radiance, BKB, probably the Blink Dagger, and then he'll be able to play with the Storm and the Brood. So maybe matching the tempo of his other cores a little bit better with the Alch pick.
Yeah, I think they're kind of stealing it from Beastcoast because they pulled the same thing, Alchemist and Storm, but...
It'll be a lot harder because 9PANDAS kind of has tools to take these team fights now. With the Storm and the Alch, they're actually the heroes that can play the fight in Stinger.
Yeah, they're going to get him. Tries to charge away.
It's kind of being an advantage on 9PANDAS in the side lane, but on mid.
He might need help. The charge is coming in. The stun's going to connect. They're TPing over now, but it's not soon enough to do anything about this as kiyotaka. The mid.
They want to use the Storm. He's finally level 7, but...
They'll look towards Stinger again. Look on Kosif. TP does come in from Sacred. Sacred ready to fight. Scofield. He's going to die here. Kiyotaka takes him out with the final overload. Solo, they'll drop the tombstone. They're going to look to zip forward and play aggressive over towards the tier 2. DarkMago is able to put the 1, but underneath the tier 2 tower, he'll get taken out. See if they can punish this Beastcoast. Solo will fall. Same to be said for Antares. They at least get the 2 supports. And big stuff for Parker. He's the DarkMago's down here beyond the tower. They'll hit him with the scan.
It's a really deep dive, but they might get him.
They might indeed walk into him. They get the setup. Ancient Seals there. A quick Mystic Flare from Antares, and he's gone.
The Shadowman's trying to TP in front.
I mean, Scofield will get the disruption set up, and Sacred, he has got Arena. He steps up, he's able to get the setup here with the Arena into the Spear. Solo will pick up the Arcane Ring. There's still enough mana for kiyotaka to get away, and Solo, he actually turns and takes down Scofield. He's building up the strength here with the Decay, with his Arcane. I mean, Beastcoast, they might struggle to fight this Undying with the amount of decays that Solo should be able to get off there. Spear him off to the side, it's another
They don't have the damage for him.
He's got up to 32 strength that he's stolen. They can't kill this zombie.
Now they do so.
And kiyotaka and Antares, they collapse straight back in onto Parker. Parker's got DarkMago with him. Kiyotaka did fall short in the mana again to make this attempt Solo. He'll get the kill, but finally he'll get caught by the spear, taken out, and indeed in the river, DarkMago was able to chase down and finish off kiyotaka.
But now MieRo comes over as Brood.
DarkMago tries to turn with the stun, but the spiders are out and it's too much as MieRo. But not necessarily growing it, at least in terms of the carry-to-carry matchup. Parker keeping that gap as closed as he can. See down bottom, they get the opening onto kiyotaka, charge across as well, not quite able to make him pop the Aegis. Stinger, again these Shadow Amulets causing a bit of issues for 9PANDAS to quickly find kill opportunities onto him. Stinger, he will get caught again though. Antares once more throws down the Mystic Flare, shuts off his escape. MieRo steps into the base, they take out Scofield as well. The 2 supports of Beastcoast dead.
Builds into Bloodthorn, which is really good versus the Butterfly that Medusa might want to buy at some point.
kiyotaka is going to get the big setup onto DarkMago top. DarkMago go for the TP out, but it's too much here from MieRo.
They kind of actually have these small play opportunities versus last game where it felt like they couldn't team fight, they couldn't really pick off heroes, and they were just sitting ducks until they lost the game.
They're going to just try and take out Jim Park. Remember the setup, defensive disruption comes in. It will cost Scofield his life, but it gives Jim Park the chance to pop Stone Gaze. Player comes down on towards Stinger. They throw out the concoction in the way of the Medusa inside of the arena. They at least get the kill. Parker, is he out with the TP? No, the Vortex is back up. kiyotaka able to put a stop to Jim Park's escape. He'll get the snake off, but he's surrounded by 4 of them. Another concoction is going to be ready soon as he's gone.
It just feels really hard for them to get out and commit to this longer fight.
String up. The attacker's going to... Ooh! There, he's going to get him. Up top. See Ramses, he's made the jump over towards Scofield. They throw him up with the Yules. TP's coming in, it's going to be a buyback for Stinger as they're desperately trying to do their best to at least make sure that Jim Park can back away from this.
Everything, and like you said, he already has his MKB, so really farmed. I don't think there's anything that they need to wait for. Oh!
They're still going to catch him. kiyotaka. Leaving no survivors here. Stinger just cannot hide from him, and now kiyotaka's going to look for more. He's also going to be able to find the setup on a Scofield. They'll turn towards DarkMago. DarkMago will get the BKB off. He's trying to TP away, but the physical damage is too much. MieRo gets the double. Tier 3's gone. Not able to start any sort of defense. Jim Park tries to step forward. They just go straight onto him. They've got the Vortex into the concoction. He's going to be covered by the arena from Sacred, but they're pushing forward with their BKBs. They'll take down the Medusa. Jim Park out for a minute. Scofield dead as well under his own tier 4s. As 9PANDAS, they'll push on towards the barracks. Get the opening still onto MieRo. Ash is coming out as well, but MieRo's back up to full HP with the cheese. kiyotaka jumps in. Vortex on a Sacred. Sacred's out. They'll take the 2 of them down. I mean, they don't have buyback, of course, on either the Medusa or the Spirit Breaker. They will get Solo. Can they get anything more Beastcoast here? They're 3 versus the 4 of them. Stun onto Ramses. They'll kill the out. I mean, it's a defense. They get the spear back as well onto kiyotaka. They'll kill the Storm once.
DarkMago blinks in kind of aggressively. He's not going to be able to kill the storm.
BKB's back up. There's the Yules to hold back Kiyotaka, but indeed himself has to get back towards the fountains. A little bit of a hiccup here or there as they look to close the game up. It's unlikely to throw them off the course towards the victory. As Sacred tries with the jump. Indeed, doesn't get the catch himself. DarkMago will have the Yules into the stun. They don't have any follow-up, and Kiyotaka almost sort of dancing around with them there, teasing with the ball lightning.
Really low on mana.
He's got Antares by his side. Sacred jumps in, will get the arena down, but Kiyotaka's got enough to jump over the wall of the arena. Spear will not connect. Sacred, he has to bail out with the BKB TP. As Kiyotaka gets away. And DarkMago, he'll get caught in the mid. He has got buyback.
High five and baits the Mars into going in, wasting BKB arena.
Look at the setup on Sacred. Sacred, he's going to get glimmered and defensively disrupted. Parker trying to hold his own here on the high ground. They get the ult onto MieRo. Hook punches there from Ramsey. Jumps straight forward. Silence as well onto Parker. Zip forward. Kiyotaka's got the pullback. They're able to lock down the Medusa. Jim Park, he's going to be out for good. Dead for a minute. They catch the Medusa on the high ground. No buyback available. It's down to the last 3 members of Beastcoast to push back 9PANDAS. See if they can find any members of the Beastcoast stepping out to the base. They get the setup on the Scofield. Jim Park is just going to use that to TP out. They'll lose Scofield, but they'll get Jim Park back to base. Kiyotaka, he's going to come in with the 2-man Vortex. He's caught onto Stinger and Sacred. Sacred getting pushed back down to the low ground. He has to put the BKB in the arena, push the back with the spear, but the physical damage here for the Spiders takes him out. DarkMago enters into the midst of the fight. He'll pop his BKB. He has to back off himself now, Parker. The stone gaze, but there's 3 dead now. Beast Coast, they're just down to Jim Park and DarkMago. The stun's coming in. The Vortex once more for Kiyotaka, dragging them forward. Ultra kill for MieRo. It's game over. GG is called. There's 9PANDAS will take this game too.